Greetings! You are about to experience a Miss B's mini webinar event. Enjoy! Greetings and welcome to this two-part informational video offering tips on the work-at-home customer service industry. I'm Miss B and it is my pleasure to share this information with you today. The focus of this video series, being hired as an employee versus independent contractor, tips on how to identify legitimate opportunities, sharing some of the pros and cons of this industry, tips on creating your work environment, plus some basic tips to help you get started. A little about myself. I've been a work-at-home professional for over 15 years, basically managing small business ventures. I was interested in generating some additional income, and I became a customer service representative with a couple of leading online businesses. I was a customer service representative for about 5 years. I've worked as an independent contractor as well as an employee. For the last few years, I've been able to consult with individuals by sharing information on this topic whenever asked. I also enjoy taking courses online. In fact, I recently completed some courses on producing mini videos. This is my first public piece. I hope you get much from it. Focus 1: Employee versus independent contractors. Independent contractors usually earn their income based on talk time versus being paid by the hour. It's based basically on the time spent on the phone with each customer. Companies do not withhold payroll taxes. However, they do report income to the IRS, and you're expected to pay the required taxes. That's very important. Many companies are now hiring employees. Employees are normally paid hourly wages. Your work schedule is just about the same each week, and you're also extended medical benefits and possibly 401k savings programs. In both cases, though, some companies are pretty seasonal, and you may find that they cut some of your hours during the slow periods, but they'll let you know about that. Now let's move on to Focus 2, how to identify legitimate opportunities online. When applying for positions, you will be sharing your personal information, and it's important to use good judgment. Fortunately, there are a number of legitimate companies and websites online, and I'm going to take us on a tour of one legitimate and reputable website, www.ratracerebellion.com. Okay, this is a live shot of ratracerebellion.com, and this is their homepage website. We're going to go to call center, customer service here on the left. Click on that link, and it's going to take you to the call center and customer service jobs. Just scroll down till you get to this area right here. This is an awesome resource right here. Code keys, and if you look in the yellow highlights, it gives you what the code keys are about. Now, there are 88 companies listed, and this, as you can see, it's very recent. It was updated August 1st. And if you'll just kind of take a quick look through this list, there are a number of companies that you may identify or recognize: 1-800-Flowers, Amazon.com, Best Western Hotels, Cox Communications, GE Call Center, Hilton, JetBlue, and U-Haul. I'm going to take a look at 1-800-Flowers, and let's see what we have. 1-800-Flowers, it looks like the job that they're advertising for is customer service. They hire employees, paid training, and just click on their link and it will let you know what states, if there are specific states where they're hiring. They take inbound calls, which means that customers will be calling to you You will not have to make any outside calls, and their base rate starts at $9 an hour. So just take some time to just go through this list. I'm sure you'll see some companies and opportunities that you may want to apply for. Welcome to part 2 of the free video series, How to Earn Income as a Customer Service Work at Home Professional. Part 1, we ended our focus on how to identify legitimate opportunities online. We took a tour of a reputable website, www.ratracerebellion.com. Please review that website from time to time. It's awesome, with a list of companies that do hire work at home professionals. Now I'd like to review another two websites. The first, www.alpineaccess.com. When you arrive at their website, click on the Apply USA tab, and you will come up to this page, and it will give you all the information that you need. Please keep in mind that Alpine hires employees, and they do offer health and retirement benefits. Now, the next reputable website that I'd like to share with you is www.westathome.com. When you get to the westathome.com website, you'll see Become an Agent. Click on the Learn More button. It will take you to another page that will give you all the information that you need. Now, keep in mind, West does a background check. You do pay for that, and I believe it's about $20. It's about $30, excuse me. The calls do come through your home phone, so you might have to get an additional phone line, or just enable or take off the special features when you're working, like call waiting, etc. But this is a very reputable company to work for. Now, let's focus on some of the pros and cons of being a work at home professional. Well, working from home, it is just so comfortable and convenient. And it really does save money on commuting. And just to think, you're saving money while you're working and making money from home. Now, something to keep in mind now. If your internet service or your computer goes down, you do not get paid. That is basically on you. You do not get paid if your internet service or your computer goes down. So it's important to keep your computer working properly. Clear out those temporary files from time to time. And if you're not familiar with this procedure, please have someone that is techie take care of that for you. It is important. Oh boy, keeping motivated and dealing with burnout. Now, this is real. You're going to have to be your chief motivator, because the calls that are coming in, they're usually very time sensitive. They want you in and out of those calls as quickly as possible, and not all the calls that you receive are pleasant or easy. Do not take it personal if you find yourself in that burnout period. Do request some time off. Stress is not healthy. One relief is you do get online support. You're usually monitored and assigned a supervisor. When you have a question, please do not hesitate to go to your supervisor. With regard to training, you're usually paid while in training, which can run from a couple of days to about 6 weeks. And one lovely thing, you can earn from $400 to $1,200 plus a month through your online work assignments. Next, we'll focus on arranging your work environment. Your workspace, you'll basically need a desk for your laptop or your desktop computer, good lighting, and a comfortable chair. Comfort is important because you're going to be stationary for hours at a time. And also, please keep your notes handy. They will come in handy, believe me. The equipment, you usually need a high-speed internet service, DSL or cable, and a headset. Some companies do require a dedicated phone line, though, but you'll find that out when you apply. Quiet, quiet, quiet. That is what most companies emphasize. It is important, but don't get paranoid by every little sound. Just don't have your TV and radio on. Bonus tips. Get an email account, sign up for a free one that you use exclusively for job hunting. Pick a professional name. Keep your work environment cheerful with uplifting pictures and positive messages. The websites that I referred you to, check them out. Often they keep them pretty current. Interviews are conducted via telephone. Speak confident, speak clearly, smile, and get the job. This has been another Miss B's mini production. Thanks for attending. It's most appreciated. Peace.